Here's the center fielder, Preston Wilson. That's towards center. Edman in position. One up, one down. Alfonso Soriano, the next to hit. On the ground. Rojas with the throw to first. Out, number 2. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Slings to first, and they go down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Seong Kim.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And a swing and a miss. And one away. Will Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's fouled off. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Cruz. There's 1. And that's 2. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. And that one fouled off. That one down the line and foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Ball. That's a really good take.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And now it's filled up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later.
New pitcher on here, Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Craig Biggio.
The catcher, Craig Biggio.
Line drive. And there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, James Wood. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fought off foul.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hit. Teoscar Hernandez. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. And here's Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line. And there's 1 down. And now it's Mookie Betts. That's a strike. 0-1.
Boog, the runner at first.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him. And a swing and a miss. On to the 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Vesia back to work. That one missed.
1, no strikes.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's 1 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And fouled off. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases.
Now
It's 1-0.
for the Dodgers.
1 down. And
Number
now the center
66.
fielder, Preston Wilson.
Tanner.
And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for
Got.
ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Kim has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Ripped on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy.
Throw on to Freeman. And welcome back to the ballpark. So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. Runner on the go. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss. No balls,
No
2
balls,
strikes.
2 strikes.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay
That's a
dialed
ball.
in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. So the tying run at second. Up the middle. Cruz. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's Muncy to hit.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. With
balls,
the
2
winning
strikes.
run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Ready to go. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Here's the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town. Population U, bro. George Brett getting ready to hit. That one the other way. Lays out and makes the play.
Now
Calvin Fauché will take over here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Richie Sexson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And there's a foul ball. And that one hammered. That's back there. And gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one hops against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Beltran. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Sanchez going back on it, bangs off the wall. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play. Here's Royce Lewis. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Preston Wilson will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Into center and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, George Brett. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now here's an easy out with a back here in Miami. And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Edwards getting to start at shortstop, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Throws to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Ball,
Agustin Ramirez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I'll tell you what,
0-1.
he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Craig Biggio. Slider right there. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games, 6 swings, and blasts one deep to left center. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-0. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And it's through for a hit. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Round second, digging for third. Puts the tag on him, and it's well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, ground ball right side. He takes it himself. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Tinoco back to work. And ball 1.
No strikes.
Gloves it on the dive. Gathers and throws. Pretty nice play there. So up next, Carlos Beltran. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. To the right side, Lopez. On to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. And it's gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. And now it's going to be Preston Wilson. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 10-0. Sneaks through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Richie Sexson digs in now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Pulls that one foul. Laser could be trouble. Brett headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily. The throw to third, and he's out. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the last of the third. And now the DH, Derek Hill. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Liam Hicks stands in now and watches strike one. And he pumps it a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Davison De Los Santos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. This could end it.
The count.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded.
Target Field in Minneapolis. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. That one outside. And that's how he gets started here in Minnesota. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Now here is Preston Wilson. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's the DH, George Brett. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Clemens over to Castro for one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Now
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio.
Number 59, John Gernhardt.
Ground ball up the middle. Not in time. He's safe. James Wood, the next to hit. Not close with that one. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And he lays one down the left side, and that goes foul. And the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing. Leading off, Willie Castro. And that is out of play.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Quick reactions behind the plate, and he tags him out.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
One down, base is empty. And that one cutting but missing down low. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Byron Buxton in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Struck him out. New inning getting started. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Number 54, Danny Kulo.
In the air, left field. Corrals it. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Stepping in, Carlos Beltran. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And that one wrapped foul. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. That's a stolen base. So digging in, Preston Wilson. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Runner!
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Beltran at third with 2 away. Runner on the move again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back at target field, we had nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. At the plate, Cody Clemens. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Royce Lewis swings through it for strike 1.
The count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that
Fans another.
Pitching for the Twins.
Back in Minnesota. And now,
Number
George
37,
Brett.
Louis Varland.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Oh, that hit him. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Richie Sexson now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Brett headed for third. Coming home. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So 2 down now, and here is Alfonso Soriano. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Now he turns and heads for second. The tag, and he's out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Now pitching, Robert Ward.
And a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is
No balls, 2
0-2.
strikes.
Got him swinging. And now here is Ty France to third. Lewis throws to first. Down to the last out for the Twins.
good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Late swing, foul to the left. That one just misses. The Twins down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Okay, all set to
Leading
go.
off
Here's
for
the third
Brewers,
baseman,
the third
Royce
baseman,
Lewis.
Royce Lewis.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Doyle sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. One down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Left field, way back there. That one is back. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. And a base hit into right center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Good feed. That's one. And that's two. Back here in Denver. So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck. Manager signals over. And how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. The 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
And now, Mickey Moniak. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Got him on the off-balance throw. And he's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Thairo Estrada in the box now. Takes strike one. Comes up empty.
No balls, two strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Beltran makes a nice running.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Top of the second. Now it's the second
Number
baseman,
38.
Alfonso Soriano.
Victor Vodnik.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Moniak puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Craig Biggio. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And Craig and Kevin Biggio were just the second father-son combo to each hit for the cycle. Pretty cool for both of them, and you know how I love the cycle. Foul ball there.
Talking about Craig's son, Kevin, he's a solid player, has a lot of his dad in him, too. Plays the game real hard.
And he swings through that one. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout. Two down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. That one the other way. Throws across the diamond. That's the third out. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2. There's Ryan McMahon now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Tyler Freeman. One out, the base is empty for him. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly, 2 away. On the ground to third. Zips it across. 3 up. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now here is O'Neal Cruz.
For the Rockies.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Tim Daly.
Swings and misses. pulled the string on the changeup. And foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Reaches out for the tag. 2 away now. Here's Royce Lewis.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
That's a laser base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it.
Out number 3. And we're back. And now the DH, number 35. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning. Beck swings through it for strike 1. Swing and he breaks his bat. There's 1 out. How about that double play? Now the number 2 hitter, Ezequiel Tovar.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, and not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 1 down. And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. First pitch, not close. Soroka, the tall righty, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Young makes the ground, and there's 2 down. So now here's the DH, George Brett. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back on this one. And he makes the catch on the track. Up now for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jacob Young batting with one down, takes a strike. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. James Wood stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. Strike. Back here in Nationals Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Drips one to right, and that's a fair ball. Around third. He'll score easily. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder, James Wood. And that one fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is foul. Runner breaks for third. Got him swinging. And the throw, he's out at third. Here's O'Neill Cruz.
Well, he made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's out on the tag. Back in Washington, D.C., and the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Beltran hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the right fielder, Alex Call. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first in time. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And makes the play. And
Now pitching
new inning getting started. And the batter now, Carlos Beltran.
Zach Greinke.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Wood on the move to the gap. And there's 1 down. Here's Royce Lewis. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Rosario fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Right side, Garcia. Handles, throws to first, and they go down fast. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Dylan Cruz right through there for his strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Luis Garcia now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
On the ground, right side. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. First offering, and it just misses. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2-2.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0. So runner at second, 2 down. So here's Baez now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Baez. High. Here's Baez. Hammered down the line. Took the extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Perez back to work. That one hammered left field. That's back. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. See ya. All right, ready to go here. Now a chance for Javier Baez. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. What a start to this one. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Here's Royce Lewis. In there safely. And now George Brett. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Second home run of the inning for them, and they add a pair. It's 3-0.
Number 33, Hunter.
Swing and a ball line to center, and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
1-0.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner goes again. Swing and a ground ball. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. The tag. Ow! Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, digging for two. Now around second, going for third. Here's the tag, and he's out. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. Lane Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jose Ramirez batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. David Fry in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Fans another.
Now
Back here in
pitching for the
Cleveland.
Guardians,
Now James Wood.
number 54, Joey Cantillo.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
To third, tag, got him. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So up next, Carlos Beltran. Slice to right. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The tag, and he's out. And they go here in Cleveland. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. Next to hit, Daniel Schneemann.
Ball, that's low.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
Now this team is definitely looking for a
got
big
one
swing
ball,
of the
one
bat
strike.
right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way
One
to
ball,
manufacture
2
that run
strikes.
from first, it feels like it's really important for getting back into this ball game.
Lewis tossed to second, and that's 2. Back now at Progressive Field.
Now
Javi
pitching for
Baez
the
digs in
Guardians.
right side.
number 52, Matt
In the air,
That's
right field. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out to short, Martinez. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. George Brett will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Santana makes the catch. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's
Now pitching,
on the ground to first.
Robert
He'll do it
Suarez.
himself.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth.
Oh,
He
one's the
delivered a
count.
good play right there.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Swing and a miss at 100 miles
No
an
balls, 2
hour.
strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game. And here is Matt Wallner.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
Okay, now somebody's got to explain this to me. An intentional walk to start the ball game? Come on. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Carlos Correa stands in now and watches strike one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Trevor Larney in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one fouled off.
Finish him.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and two strikes. Fans another, and that's three straight strikeouts. and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starting pitcher, Jhoan Duran. What should we keep an eye on here?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That just misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Tap back up the middle. To first.
He's out.
1 out in the top of the first. Chase Meidroth, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. That's one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. And it's fouled away. He swings and fouls 1 off. 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Javier Baez. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And here is George Brett, and that's down, a base hit.
A couple of singles back to
Batting
back.
third,
Hooked around
the
that
left
pitch
fielder,
on the outside,
Alex
but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And that's a base hit. Benintendi hustles to get it in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. So bases all loaded up. And next will be the cleanup hitter. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0. And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Benintendi. And now the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Michael A. Taylor stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Kyle Teel in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-2 the count.
Got him. We head to the bottom of the second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Burke back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. That one not close. And it's 1-1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son.
And out number 1 on the grab. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now batting.
The batter now,
shortstop,
Javier Baez. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. The shortstop takes the ball. Hard hit, but right at him. And we're back onto the third inning.
Now pitching, Robert.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one out to right. Caglione gets under it, makes the catch. One up, one down. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That one at triple digits.
No balls, 2
Swings
strikes.
and misses, struck him out. Tim Elko in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, George Brett. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Get out of town. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-0. Digging in, Jack Caglione. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
My draw. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Baez fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, maybe we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul.
Swing. Bottom 4. Now it's going to be Alejandro. Go to the bottom of the first. And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. That one pulled foul. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So digging in, Xavier Edwards. Reached on an infield single his first time. To the right side, Baden. Whips it to first. Inning over. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Now 2 away. 2 outs, nobody on. Next to hit, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3. Check swing, went around. And that is strike 1. Here's a rip to short, but he's... Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. That one way inside.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That smash towards center. Squeezes it, and there's 1 away. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down. And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 2. And that one pulled foul. The 0-1. Line to left and foul ball. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second, over to first, safe. So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. That's down and in. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So back to the top of the order. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Lined into right. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Waste no time there.
Back to the top of the lineup, and at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Check swing, no appeal. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Alonso. That ends. So the batting order turns over. Xavier Edwards, the next to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that is out of play. Two outs, base is empty. Rocketed out towards right center. And makes the grab. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3. Runner takes off. And a foul ball. And a swing.